35 restaurants across China, including a popular Beijing chain, have been accused of illegally using opium poppies as seasoning in order to get their customers hooked and coming back for more. 5 restaurants are being prosecuted, while 30 others, ranging from Shanghai dumpling joints to noodle shops in the southwest of China, are under investigation. That is according to China's Food and Drug Administration. Sasha, this is ridiculous, but apparently absolutely nothing new in China. I mean, there's cases that go back to 2012, 2004, all different parts of China. Apparently, these restaurant owners want their customers coming back for more, but like in a very sneaky way, they're gonna put a little opium in the seasoning, in the pepper, so that people don't know it, and it's very hard to detect, so that people coming back like, hey, you got more chow mein, man? What do you think?
This is absurd because opium normally shuts down the digestive system. So if normally people wouldn't be eating this and then coming back to get more food, you know, I think it's just a little salt, little pepper, little opium, send it out to the people.
Right, and you know, we're talking about such small amounts too. Like if it's in the pepper or in the different kinds of seasoning, you're obviously not going to get enough to the point where you get this high and you have to come back and you don't know why the chow mein is looking so good all of a sudden, right? So to me, I feel like it's more of like this traditional kind of like, ooh, we're gonna put it in there and like subconsciously, you know, it's just gonna make us feel better. It's gonna like help us in some way.
Somebody told somebody else that opium's addictive, and if we put it in the food, then people are gonna come back wanting more, or they'll just come back because after you eat Chinese food, 2 hours later, you're still hungry.
You gotta come back. You gotta still eat it again. You know, what's interesting to me though is, you know, like I said, this has happened in the past, but now they're making like all these arrests, like 30 restaurants here, 30 restaurants there. It's like, seems to be like some nationwide crackdown here because like they seem to all of a sudden be taking this very serious. So maybe it is kind of making people want to come back for more and they don't know why. Because these poppy seeds you can buy legally, right? It's a little stronger than, let's say, what's on your bagel in the morning, but still, I didn't think it was strong enough to get you like fixing for some more fried rice or whatever. But apparently, it's gotten to the point where, you know, authorities have to step in and be like, hey, we're cracking down. They've shut down a few restaurants too, and they're like under investigation. They're clearly taking this serious, right?
Poppy pods are legal in a lot of places.
Yeah.
You know, you can buy them in the US and flower markets and things like that. And normally people brew them in a tea. So grinding them up and putting them in food is a very interesting take on that.
Right, old tradition, I guess. You know, opium was very, very popular back in the day in China. So I guess, you know, bad habits, hard to kick.